Hi, it's Wasabi. Welcome back to the channel. Got a battle on the Steps map, and we've got Nigel No Friends from Fitty Clan. It's in the CS-63 Polish medium tank at tier 10. This is an all tier 10 game, and as you can see in the lineup, there's no light tanks. 2 IDs per side. So let's see how he performs this. This is his first battle in the tank. Now let's have a quick look at the gun. 105mm gun. What have we got? Average damage 390, average pen 258 for standard rounds, and 315 for premium rounds with a shell velocity of 1400 meters per second. So even with standard rounds, you can see shell velocity is pretty good at 1241. I was spotted there getting to this rock, but again, as there's no light tanks, pretty unlikely that he'd be challenged for this. Most mediums probably wouldn't want to dare go to this rock in a normal steps game, but he was spotted on the way, so what can he say? Okay, he's found a couple of tanks crossing, probably just seeing the tops of their turrets, doesn't get spotted, and he's not spotted now. There's a Progetto, he's just pulling back to get double bushed, which he does, puts a nice shot in there. Now, one of the features of this tank is that it's got a turbo mode, which gives you a big boost to speed and engine power, so both acceleration and top speed get improved, but the downsides are that while that's on, you lose benefits of aim time, gun handling and camo while that's on, so it rarely gets used in standard battles, but it does have a part to play in clan wars to get to early spots and dominate parts of the maps. Anyway, so it's just chilling here. Only got one shot of damage in so far, not assisted damage yet, but early days. I spotted a leopard one there. That might have been what spotted him earlier. In fact, there's 2 leopard ones there. So hopefully that cops him damage. He does a critical hit on him. Yes, does get spotted. Pulls back into cover. Got some assisted damage on E50M. Okay, there he is up around the hill area on the side. So they know he's there. Well, they would have known he's there from an early spot. Puts a blind shot into where that E50M was. See if that turns up in the battle stats later. And he's just spotted the leopard again. One of the 2 gets a shot of damage in there, does exactly average roll. And does some critical damage, and also finally starts picking up some assisted damage. Side of the E50M there, but must have just hit the tracks or something like that. With these distances, very hard to control exactly where your shot's going to land. Again, just chilling here, trying to get these tanks to forget that he's around. And see if he can get the arty to start paying attention to the ones he does spot. Tries a shot on the FDN coming back to base. Luckily doesn't get spotted that time, so the leopards must have been back down behind cover. And he's spotted Fock 155. He's got one shot in. Will he get another shot in? Looks like it. That Fock's not really moving all that fast. Picks up the spotting damage. That shot must have missed, but the Fock is still there. One more shot and he is gone. And in fact, the Fock has now been taken out by T-62A. He's starting to make some inroads on the enemy team. And someone's on cap. Oh, okay, it is an encounter game. Well, why didn't I notice that? Alright, apologies for that. Wasn't paying attention. It's not a standard battle, but the players have been acting a bit like a standard battle. Takes a hit from the FTM, but puts one back in return. Nice trade there. And he just needs that E50M to come out and try and go after him. He does want to go over this burn because there'll be some tanks waiting for him. Does get some spotting damage on the E50M. Yeah, he's just trying to keep him lit. In fact, there's Leopard 1, he's lit as well at the back. Lines up the E50M, gets a last shot in the lower plate and takes him out with a nice high roll as well. Now Artie's spotted. Now was that Nigel? It could well have been actually. He's well within his view range circle. Lines up the Leopard 1, quick snapshot in there. Does some good damage. Now they've started to lose some tanks and they're starting to lose hit points. So coming back to pretty even on hit points. Early days in the game though. Shot there on the Centurion Action X. Yep, that goes in. So he's up to 3,000 damage of his own and 2,000 of assisted damage. That's tracking quite nicely for this stage of the game. And one of the Leopard 1s is gone. Batchat Artie is down now. They've got a 5 tank advantage. Things have really switched up. And all the tanks are basically in one corner of the map. From the enemy side, that is. And okay, he's found the Kranwagen. Takes a bit of a risk here. It does take a hit from the Kranwagen. Can he get away from the second shot? Yes, he does. Maybe it's the Kranwagen on reload, maybe. He's getting his frontal armour, so that's not really going to be useful. Does take a hit, so maybe he's not on reload. Kranwagen's obviously looking for other targets. Takes a hit from the Leopard 1. Just wants to get one more shot in, which he does. Pulls him behind the rock. The Leopard 1 must still be up at the back on the hill. And Kranwagen's taken out. That means, yeah, there's the Leopard 1. So no one's spotting him now. The Leopard 1 won't be able to see him. Gets a nice revenge shot on the Leopard 1. Up to 4k of damage and just under 3k of assisted. This game is rapidly coming to a close. They have a real advantage and they're working it again. Hit point advantage not so good, but 6 tanks means 6 extra guns difference, which will definitely make a difference. Even if you don't have a lot of hit points, they can't shoot as many shots in a minute as your team can. So as long as you're not going in one by one. Okay, he's found a dangerous tank there, the Object 268 version 4, so he doesn't want to get in the way of the gun there. He wants to come around and try a flanking shot. So he's just being very careful and also knowing that the Leopard 1 is up the back, he doesn't want to pop out. He could be a one shot. Leopard 1's getting punished now, he's going back behind. Oh no, he's coming out trying to fire and he actually gets a kill. So that is the second kill for Nigel. Oh, he's got a T10E3 there. Okay, just looking for the top of the turret maybe. No, he just needs to change angle here. But coming around carefully. Trying to use the terrain so that he doesn't get exposed, but he can get a shot. So it's tricky working here. There's the E3. Oh, he's got a nice shot there, just right through the underneath the turret of the dead tank. That gives him some nice cover. Let's take him to 5,000 hit points of damage. It's 3.6 of assisted. E3 goes down. FE goes down, kills, gets the kill. So that's him on 3 kills now, and he's got the side of the Object 268 version 4. Will he get the next shot in? No, he gets killed. One more tank in the game. No, he's gone. That is the battle, finishing just under 10k of combined damage. What a great first game in a new tank. Let's go and have a look at the detail. So, an Ace Tanker Mastery badge for your first game in a tank. That's a pretty great result, and Nige can put that tank away in the garage now and never play it again. He ended up with the high caliber award for the most damage, 6.1k of direct damage, so that blind shot we saw did go in, and he ended up with 4k of assisted damage, so over 10k of combined damage. He also got the Confederate award and the Tank Sniper award. 1335 base experience gave him his Ace Tanker, supported there by the other members of his team, who basically got some good damage there. The Leopards at the back on the enemy team basically got the most damage, but yeah, in a losing fight wasn't much use. 6k of damage, really good result there, particularly in a medium tank. 22 shots fired, 19 of those hit, 16 of those penetrated, 3,000 shot over a distance of more than 300 meters. That gave him his tank sniper medal. In the end, he just about broke even with a very small loss, but yeah, used a fair bit of premium ammo and some consumables. But anyway, great result there for Nigel. Thanks very much for the content, and we look forward to more.